Hello students, welcome to your channel. Please like, share and subscribe your own channel, School Studies. Now you might be thinking why to subscribe my channel, School Studies. In this channel, you will get daily one video related to different topic or subject such as English grammar, general knowledge, social science, mathematics and science, which will help you to understand and learn more. Today we will see a video related to mathematics subject. Today we will see NCERT solution of Mathematics Standard 6 Chapter 7 Fraction. Today we will solve 7.4 exercise of the textbook. So let's begin with the exercise. In that first question is, write shaded portion as fraction. Arrange them in ascending and descending order using correct sign. So these are the sign between the fraction we have to use. Okay, the first circle shows three shaded parts. Three shaded parts we can see in the first circle. Out of the 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hence the fraction is 3 by 8. Second circle shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shaded parts out of the 8. So the fraction is 6 by 8. Third circle shows 1, 2, 3, 4 shaded parts out of 8. So the fraction is 4 by 8. Fourth circle shows one shaded part out of 8. So it is 1 by 8. So the arranged fractions are 1 by 8, 3 by 8, 4 by 8 and 6 by 8. So we have put in the sign 1 by 8 more than 3, less than 3 by 8, then 4 by 8, then 6 by 8. Next question. In that squares were given. So the first square shows 8 shaded part out of 9 equal parts. So the fraction is 8 by 9. Second square shows 4 shaded part out of 9. So it is 4 by 9. Third shows 3 parts out of 9. So it is 3 by 9. Fourth shows 6 shaded parts out of 9. So it is 6 by 9. So the arranged fractions are 3 by 9, 4 by 9, 6 by 9 and 8 by 9. Next, show 2 by 6, 4 by 6, 8 by 6 and 6 by 6 on the number line. Put appropriate signs between the fractions given. Okay, 5 by 6 sign we have to use between this. So each unit length should be divided into 6 equal parts to represent the fraction 2 by 6, 4 by 6, 8 by 6 and 6 by 6 on a number line. Okay, so we have drawn a number line from 0 to 2. Okay, so 2 by 6, 4 by 6, 6 by 6 means it is 1 and 8 by 6. We have divided each unit by 6. So 5 by 6 is more than 2 by 6. 3 by 6 is more than 0. 1 by 6 is less than 6 by 6. And 8 by 6 is more than 5 by 6. Now moving to the second question. Compare the fractions and put an appropriate sign. We have to compare the two fractions and we have to put the sign. Here both the fraction has the same denominator. The fraction with the greater numerator is the highest factor. So the greater numerator is 5. So 3 by 6 is less than 5 by 6. Or we can say 5 by 6 is greater than 3 by 6. Next 1 by 7 and 1 by 4. Now here the denominators are not same. So first we will make the denominators same by multiplying 4 with 1 by 7 and 7 with 1 by 4. So if we multiply 4 with 1 by 7. So 1 into 4 and 7 into 4. We will multiply 4 on both the side, that is numerator and denominator. So it will become 4 by 28. Now we will multiply 7 with 1 by 4. So 1 into 7, 7. 4 into 7, 28. So the fraction is 7 upon 28. So which one is greater? 4 upon 28 or 7 upon 28? So it is clearly seen that 7 upon 28 is greater. So which fraction is greater? 1 upon 4 is more than 1 upon 7. Now moving to the next, 4 upon 5 and 5 upon 5. Here the denominator is same. So we have to see the numerator, highest factor. So 5 is the highest factor. So 5 upon 5 is greater than 4 upon 5. Here the numerators are different. Sorry, numerators are same and denominators are different. So what we will see? Less denominator is the highest factor. So less denominator we will see. So less is 5. So 3 by 5 is greater than 3 by 7. Now question 3. Make 5 more such pairs and put appropriate signs. So 5 by 8 and 6 by 8. Now here denominators are same. So the fraction having the greater numerator is the highest factor. So greater numerator is 6. So 6 by 8 is great. Then 5 by 8 and 2 by 8. Here the denominators are same. So the fractions having greater numerator is the highest factor. So it is 5 by 8. Moving to the next. 6 by 13 and 6 by 18. Here the numerators are same. So the fractions having the lesser denominators will be the highest factor. Then 5 by 25 and 3 by 25. The denominators are same. So the fractions having greater numerator is the highest factor. 9 upon 50 and 9 upon 45. Here the numerators are same. So the fractions having lesser denominator will be the highest factor. Moving to the next question. Look at the figures and write. We have to put the signs between the given pairs of fraction. First one is 1 by 6 upon 1 by 1 by 6 and 1 by 3. So which one is 1 by 6 and 1 by 3? So 1 by 3 is greater than 1 by 6. 3 by 4 and 2 by 6. So 3 by 4, we will make the denominator same first. So 3 by 4, we will multiply 3 by 4 with 3. So it will become 9 by 12. And 2 by 6 with 2. So it will become 4 by 12. So which one is greater? So it is 9 by 12. That means 3 by 4 is greater than 2 by 6. Then 2 by 3 and 2 by 4. Now numerators are same. Means the fraction having the lesser denominator will be the highest factor. So it is 2 by 3. 6 by 6 upon 3 by 3. We can cut. It will become 1 and 1. So it is equal. 5 by 6 and 5 by 5. So 5 by 5 is greater because the denominator is different. So the smaller denominator will be the greater fraction. Now moving to the next question. How quickly can you do this? will appropriate sign. 1 by 2 and 1 by 5. Now here numerators are same. So the fractions having lesser denominator is the greater. So it is 1 by 2. 2 by 4 and 3 by 6. We can cut 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So it is 1 by 2. 3 by 6. So it is also 1 by 2. If we cut that, it will become 1 by 2. So it is equal. Then 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. We will make the denominator equal first and then we will put the sign. Next, 3 by 4 and 2 by 8. Same. If we cut, it will become 1 by 4. So 3 by 4 and 1 by 4. Denominators are same. So the fraction having greater numerator will be the greater. So 3 by 4 is greater. 3 by 5 and 6 by 5. Here the denominators are same. So the fractions having greater numerator will be the greater. So it is 6 by 5. 7 upon 9 and 3 upon 9. Denominators are same. So the fractions having greater numerator will be the greater. 1 upon 4 and 2 upon 8. If we reduce 2 upon 8, then it will become 1 upon 4. That means these two are equal. Then 6 upon 10 and 4 upon 5. If we reduce 6 upon 10, then it will become 3 upon 5. So now we will see 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. Denominators are same. So the fractions having greater numerator will be greater. 3 upon 4 and 7 upon 8. If we reduce 3 upon, we have to make the denominator same. So if we multiply 3 by 4 with 2, then it will become 6 by 8. Now we have to see between 6 by 8 and 7 by 8. So the denominators are same. Fractions having greater numerator will be greater. Here 5 upon 7 and 15 upon 21. So if we reduce 15 upon 21, then we will get 3 upon 7. Here if we add 5 upon 7, if we multiply 5 upon 7 with 3, we will get 15 upon 21 only. So it is equal. 6 upon 10 and 3 upon 5. If we reduce 6 upon 10, it will become 3 upon 5. So it is equal. Now next question, moving to the sixth question. The following fraction represents just 3 different numbers. Separate them into 3 groups of equivalent fractions by changing each one of its simplest form. So 2 upon 12. So if we reduce 2 upon 12, it will become 1 into 2 and 6 into 2. 2 will cut, it will become 1 upon 6. 3 upon 15. So 3 is 1 upon 3 and 15 is 5 upon 3. We cut 3, it will become 1 upon 5. 8 upon 50. So 4 into 2, 8. 25 into 2, 50. So 2 will cut, it will become 4 upon 25. 16 upon 100. 4 4s are 16. 25 into 4, 100. So 4 will cut, it will become 4 upon 25. 10 upon 60. So 1 into 10 and 6 into 10. 10 will cut, it will become 1 upon 6. 15 upon 75. So 15, 1 into 15 and 5 into 15. 15 will cut, so it will become 1 upon 5. 12 upon 60. So 12 into 1 and 12 into 5. So 12 will cut, so it will become 1 upon 5. 16 upon 96. So 1 into 16 and 6 into 16. 16 will cut, so it will become 1 upon 6. Then 12 upon 75. 4 into 3, 12. 25 into 3, 75. 3 will cut, so it will become 4 upon 25. 12 upon 72. 1 into 12, 6 into 12. 12 will cut, it will become 1 upon 6. 3 upon 18. So 1 into 3 and 6 into 3. 3 will cut, so it will become 1 upon 6. 4 upon 25. Now totally there are 3 groups of equivalent fractions. 1 upon 6 is, we can see A, E, H, J, K, R 1 upon 6. 1 upon 5 B, F, G is 1 upon 5. And 4 upon 25 C, D, I and L is 4 upon 25. Moving to the next question. 7th one. Find answers to the following. Write and indicate how you solved them. Is 5 upon 9 equal to 4 upon 5? So 5 upon 9, if we multiply with 5, we have to multiply both to the numerator and denominator. So it will become 5 into 5, 25. 9 into 5, 45. Then 4 upon 5, if we multiply with 9 upon 9, then 4 into 9, 36 and 5 into 9, 45. So we can see that it is 25 upon 45 and 36 upon 45 if we make the denominator same. So it is clear that it is not equal. Now is 9 upon 16 equal to 5 upon 9? 9 upon 16. So 9 into 9 and 16 into 9. So 9 into 9 is 81. 16 into 9 is 144. So 5 upon 9. 5 upon 9 we multiply with 16 upon 16. So 5 into 16, 80. 16 into 9 is 144. Denominators are same. Now 81 upon 144 and 80 upon 144. They are not equal. Next, 4 upon 5 is equal to 16 upon 20. So 16 upon 20 we will 4 upon 5 we will multiply with 4. So 4 4s are, we reduce 16 upon 20. So it will become 4 4s are 16 and 5 4s are 20. So 4 4 will cut, so it will become 4 upon 5. Now 4 upon 5 and 16 upon 20 is equal. Is 1 upon 15 equal to 4 upon 30? We will reduce 4 upon 30. So it is 2 into 2 and 30 is 15 into 2. So it is 2 upon 15. So it is not equal. Next question. Ela reads 25 pages of books containing 100 pages. Lalita reads 2 by 5 of the same book. Who reads less? So total number of pages a book has 100 pages. Lalita reads 2 by 5 of 100. So 2 by 5 of 100 is 40 pages. Ela reads 25 pages. So Ela reads less than Lalita. Next, Rafiq exercised for 3 by 6 of an hour, while Rohit exercised for 3 by 4 of an hour. Who exercised for a longer time? So Rafiq exercised 3 by 6 of an hour. Rohit exercised 3 by 4 of an hour. 3 by 6 and 3 by 4. Convert this into like fraction. Okay, so we will convert this. So 3 by 6 we will multiply with 2. So it will become 6 by 12. And 3 by 4 we will multiply with 3. So it will become 9 upon 12. So 9 upon 12 is greater than 6 upon 12. That means 3 upon 4 is greater than 3 upon 6. Means Rohit exercised for a longer time than Rafiq. Next question. In a class A of 25 students, 20 passed. In a class A of 25 students, 20 passed in first class. In another class B of 30 students, 24 passed in first class. In which class was the greater fraction of students getting first class? So class A, 25 students are there total, and first class passes 20. So it is 20 upon 25, that means 4 upon 5. Class B, total students 30, students passed in first class is 24. So it is 24 upon 30. That means 4 upon 5. And so it is 4 upon 5, this is also 4 upon 5. Means equal fraction of students passed in first class in both the classes. So this was exercise 7.4 of NCERT textbook of chapter 7 fraction of standard 6. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.
Thanks for watching my video. Thank you. Please leave comment, questions or doubts in comment section if you have any, or you can drop a mail to us. You will find my email ID at the end of this video. You can also join us on Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, connect us on LinkedIn or tweet us on Twitter. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.